Welcome everyone to yet another episode of 2021 Holiday Menu. Today is our day 4 of our food series and we're gradually wrapping it up. For our ingredients today, we have here some peppers, we have 2 tomatoes, 8 scotch bonnet, an onion, and 3 garlic cloves. To blend the pepper, I added here about half cup of water. So we're going to blend this pepper until it is completely smooth because of what we are making. The next ingredient we have here is the smoked fish. I particularly loved smoked fish in almost every dish. So start first by deboning the fish, take out the guts and every other thing that needs to be taken out. So we're not going to divide the fish in small sizes. This is because during the process of stirring and mixing, the fish will break into smaller chunks. We also have here shrimp, so I should mention that you should totally not be like me. For some reasons I cannot seem to place my hands on, I forgot to actually remove the shells of the shrimp. So don't be like me, do not forget to remove the shells of the shrimp. Almost all Nigerians like cow skin. We call it Ponmo. And you're like me that like Ponmo. You can also dice in some Ponmo into your yam pottage. It tastes nice. It is so delicious. Other than putting it in stew, the different ways you could go about making your Ponmo, and this is one of the ways. I also have to mention that you should not forget to clean your Ponmo very, very well. They often come very sandy. Have the ingredients listed down below in the description box, so do not forget to check it out. It's all there, so go back and check it out. And finally, to our star ingredients for this recipe, we have here a tuber of yam. So you should prep the rest of the ingredients first before actually going ahead to prep the yam to prevent it from browning. The steps in cooking this recipe is actually quite easy. Depending on the quantity of yam, it usually takes about 10 to 15 minutes. On the first cook, you have about 2 cooks, but first you're going to cook it for about 10 to 15 minutes before you add in the rest of the ingredients. Now pour in the pepper. Allow this to cook for about 10 to 15 minutes or until the yam is tender. Once the potato is tender, make use of a potato masher or a spatula to mash down the yam. So we don't want this to be completely mashed, just partially mashed. Now add in the shrimp, onions, and Ponmo. For seasoning, I'll be adding in 1 tablespoon of sugar, 2 to 3 tablespoons of crayfish, 1 tablespoon of black pepper, and of course stock cube and some salt to taste. Properly mix the yam pottage together so that the seasonings are well distributed, and allow it to cook for about 4 to 6 minutes on low heat. Now it's time to add the rest of the ingredients. Let's start with the pumpkin leaves, which is the Ugwu, followed by the diced liver, and then the smoked fish. And finally, we are going to add the palm oil. I have here 4 tablespoons of palm oil. Mix it all together, and we have our Nigerian yam pottage. This was definitely an interesting video to shoot. It was even more exciting to have to taste the final outcome. When you do make yours, don't forget to tag us on videos and pictures. As always, thank you for joining me today. I am the Uninspired.